day 0 of the BC bike race. It's transit day, and I'm just walking up to the meeting area. They're gonna have a racers briefing, and I've got my red bag here. Everybody's got these bags. Yeah, today's the start of the big journey. Should be interesting. Lots of international people at this race. I think there's actually more Americans than there are Canadians in this race, which I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, it should be a good time.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right here.
What's day 0 all about? It's an opportunity for us to meet you, which is great. Thank you so much for joining us here for 2017. We've got a big week planned. And I think that's the key thing here today with the day 0 meeting. We want to share some information that is ultimately going to increase your fun and your success here with us this year.
Speaking of forests, what happens if you get lost? You know those pink ribbons you're supposed to follow? Remember the pink ribbons on the video? You don't see those for a while. You haven't seen anybody. It's just you and your buddy. You've had your head down, and then suddenly you're like, where the fuck is everybody? Well, this is Canada. It's big. If you keep riding, we will never find you, ever. Let's pretend, Simon, let's pretend that no one finds you. Your phone doesn't work. Then what you're going to do is you're going to stay alive. So you and your buddy are going to spoon.
What is the spooning?
I'll show you.
What is this spooning?
You want to be the big spoon? Okay. The other thing that's very common that we get are saddle sores. So saddle sores is the perineum. So the perineum, sometimes known as the lulabunda, or maybe the gooch, the taint. That's this spot right here.
Wait, where?
So what happens is people get saddle sores because maybe they lost a little weight and their chamois doesn't fit anymore. Maybe they've never done a 7-day event before. There's lots of reasons. So you're going to come and see us if you get one, and we're going to help you out. We have male nurses and female nurses, you get your pick, but we're going to help you out so it doesn't get worse and worse, or it could be an event-ending thing. But to prevent them, again, we're going to go back to hygiene. So you're going to have a shower every day. You're not going to wear the same chamois every day. And you're going to use lube. So if you're a dude, lube. If you're a chick, lube. Okay, now in Canada, unlike Australia, in Australia, anything that's going to kill you in Australia is like small and brown. In Canada, they're big and furry. So we got bears and cougars. There's 2 types of bears. There's the predatory black bear and grizzly bears. So black bears are they're the smaller ones, they're black. And they're just going to come at you like a cartoon. You know the cartoon with the 2 snake eyes? That's what a black bear, it's a predatory black bear. If it's going to eat you, this is very rare by the way, it's not going to happen, but it's rare. So what you're going to do is if that bear is coming at you, you're going to fight it. And you're going to fight to win. You're going to win. So you're going to take your bike and go beat the motherfucker out. You're going to beat the shit out of that bear. And you're going to win. It's going to work. Now, grizzly bears, they're the big ones, the brown ones. You know, saw the remnant? Everyone saw that? Grizzly bears don't lose. So, when your plane's crashing, what do they tell you to do? When there's no real plan, what do they tell you? It's a nuclear attack. It's a grizzly bear. Does it work? I don't fucking know. Then the other thing that's furry that can get you are cougars. There's two types of cougars. So for you Americans, fuck yeah. Cougars are mountain lions. Okay, so we have mountain lions here, cougars. So how do you get eaten by a cougar? Well, maybe you're taking a piss. Or fixing your bike. Why am I telling you this? Make friends. Ride with a buddy. Make friends. So even if you're solo, you're going to end up riding with people about the same speed as you every day. Make friends with them so they can watch you pee. Okay? If you do get attacked by a cougar, you're going to fight to win. And it's going to work.
Hi everybody, how's it going? Didn't expect this, but hey, that down here, this is going to be the best week of your life. I'm sure you've heard that, but it really is. If you guys haven't trained enough, and some of these early trails, then, well, you're screwed. No problem, it's going to be fun no matter what. I'm with the media crew, but I'm also with entertainment, so if you ever need a joke at any moment, hit me up for a joke, I'll see what I got for you. You know, give me an angle with, you know, stuff like, how many mountain bike instructors does it take to screw in a light bulb? 2, one to screw it in, and the other one to say, nice turns. How many BC bike racers that take a screw in a light bulb? They don't screw in light bulb. They don't screw in light bulb, they screw in tents. Stuff like that, anyway. I'm really wearing an afro, but I'm rocking this now, so, you know, does anyone know the difference between pink and purple? Grip. Anyway, there's lots more like that. But before we get going, I'm going to get a little crowd building theme pump up cheer here. It's something we can try and do, and it's kind of fun. It sounds kind of silly, but it's kind of fun if you do it. Now I'm going to say, give me a beat, because this is like the BC bike race. Bikes, bears, buddies, beers, Dave, bikes, everything. So I'm going to say, give me a beat, you're all going to go beat. I'm going to say, give me another beat, you're going to say beat. I'm going to say, give me one more beat, you're going to go beat. Now I'm going to say, put it all together, and we're all going to go woo. It sounds kind of silly, but if we all do it together, it's actually quite funny, so just go with it. Okay, you ready? Yeah. All right. Give me a beat. Yeah. Give me another beat. Yeah. Give me one more beat. Yeah. Put it all together, what do you got? Awesome, have a great week, everybody. We'll see you out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brett Tippie. Thanks for everything. Well, this is it, man. 33 countries, 300 kilometers of single track, 30,000 feet of elevation, 7 days. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Once again, thank you so much for being with us at the 2017 BC.
Okay. Nope.
Kind of gave me a low-end version of one of those, and I just gave it away to somebody else.
One hour and 40 minutes.
Lots of stuff for sale at fairly expensive prices. Just heading for dinner. So I should talk a little bit about what the race is. It's a 7-day race through the west coast of BC, starting on Vancouver Island in Cumberland, and then it heads over to the Sunshine Coast. There's 3 stages along the Sunshine Coast, and then down to North Van, and then Squamish, and then Whistler. And the total distance is supposed to be over 300 kilometers, and then almost 9,000 meters of climbing. So it's a pretty big race, and the advice I keep getting is to pace yourself and take your time and don't go crazy right off the bat. So yeah, sometimes I get a little keen and want to just go, so it might be a little tricky for me to do that. Apparently each day is supposed to take 3 to 4 hours, so I don't know, we'll see. That doesn't seem too bad, but I know some of the days are 50 kilometers and like over 2,000 meters of climbing. To do those days in 3 hours is probably a bit too fast for me, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So day 0 was more of like a transit day and just getting from Vancouver to Cumberland. It felt fairly long for the distance we traveled, but yeah, when you have 600 people in the race, it's going to take some time to get everybody moved. So yeah, it took some time. It felt a little bit like I was getting herded around, but I guess that's the nature of the beast. Hopefully the lineups get a bit better and everything spreads out a bit. Today's been a bit of waiting in lines and stuff, and wasn't super stoked about that, but 600 people, so. Well, as you can see, we're all set up in Tent City here, and I've got my my tent buddy Dominic. He's from the UK, and he's actually raced the race once already, and has done other stage races, so he'll be a good source of information, because I've never done a stage race, a multi-day race like this before. So yeah,